Today we are here to talk about conquering change clarity. So just to remind you, those of you who've joined our journey today, we have a number of different modules that are already recorded and on the hub, so you can have a look at them at any stage. So there's an introduction, program design with impact, culture-friendly implementation, and an AI module. Conquering Change Clarity is a module from one of the change modules. So you can see in the Future Builders Transformation Framework, we've got business-oriented modules, project modules, and change modules, and they all sit within the sea of culture. Every single module is taught from the perspective of the middle, like the integration of all of them, because I feel very strongly from the over 50 transformation projects I've worked on is that you can't just focus on one of these disciplines in isolation. That is why the failure rate, one of the reasons why the failure rate of projects and transformation is so high. You need to take an integrated perspective across all three. So as I talk and also think about the culture. So today we are crafting a one-page change management plan, and we'll be looking at change principles from to analysis and some other inputs to give us the drafting the change strategy on a page. Those of you who have done the Transformation Success Score, which is the free diagnostic that you can all do, and you can do it at any stage you want in the journey, and I encourage you to do it at least every 6 months, you'll have a score for each of the categories, and there'll be question number 10, I capture the essentials of the change strategy in one page. Okay, so this module is primarily focused on this question, number 10, but it also will cover a number of other questions because these are all integrated. What is more important, the output, the process, or the outcomes? So we are all about outcomes. That's what I mean. That's what we need, and that's what our managers and our clients are looking for. They're looking for outcomes. So that's absolutely the most important. But to get to the outcomes, the process is also really important, that you, in the way that you get there, and the involvement of the people around you, because that is how they will buy into the outcomes, and that's how you'll get better outcomes. A lot of people ask me for change management templates over the years, or they ask me, which is the best template to use, and focus very much on the outputs, right? Which is the pages and what they look like. And I just want to stress before I show you these outputs or the change formats, that the outcome that you get from them is much more important, and the process of how you develop them is much more important. And with AI, it's becoming even more important, because bots, robots, chatbots, all sorts of bots that are out there, AI, ChatGPT, can actually generate a lot of the stuff, these outputs, right? And they're kind of meaningless if you haven't got people involved in developing them and owning them and believing the words on the page. So that's why I just wanted to preface that this is not just all about filling out frameworks. And also the actual frameworks that you use can be modified and should be modified to suit the situation that you're in, and to suit the things that your stakeholders will find important. So always think from the middle of those circles, like what are the business people going to prioritize? What's the business strategy that you're working in, and how do you build that into the change frameworks and feature that strongly? Projects, where are you in the project life cycle, and what's most important to give you that traction from a project point of view? So, because that project in circle is where you get all the traction from. So let me jump in then and show you the frameworks. And so the first one that I often use, so these are some of the basic change frameworks that if you do any 101 change framework course, I'm going to show you in 5 minutes what they're going to teach you. Okay. And these change frameworks, then you can go deeper into them when you look at stakeholders and stakeholder management. And we will cover that one when we get to 6 secrets to stakeholder success. So I'm about to put all the modules up individually if anybody wants to jump ahead and just buy one module that isn't included in the membership yet.